Welcome, welcome, welcome. Like and share the program on your platform. Share to family and friends. Share to any group you belong. Wherever you are, share the program. Let us continue to perform our civic responsibility. Please like and share to all platforms. Like and share to family and friends. Like and share. Do not hesitate to share this program. Before we start, we are going to start our program as soon as possible. So please, my people, first of all, perform your civic right of sharing. Share to all platforms, share to family and friends, share to everyone that you can be able to reach. Keep sharing, keep sharing, keep sharing, fellow Biafrans. We have come to do what we know how to do best. So we must have to carry everybody along. This is not the time for us to listen to gossips or time for action. Like and share wherever you are joining us from. Please like and share this program. It is a very important one. Do not keep it to yourself. The D-Day is here. We must carry everybody along. We must make sure that every voice and everybody is carried along. We must speak in a loud voice and make sure that our voice is being heard.
Free prayer to Chukwu Okike Abiyama who sat in heaven. Therefore, as we always comment, not from today, but from of old. Our Father who art in heaven, that your name may be hallowed by men, that we may bow at the mention of it, that we may offer every glory unto thee, that we may offer you every adoration and adulation, because there is none like thee. You fight our battles for us. Every blessed day you demonstrate through your kindness and your everlasting mercy that you are our Lord, our God, and our Creator. This evening we offer these your children unto thee. All over this very planet that you created, they are listening across the entire 24 time zones on this very planet where they inhabit. They are listening to your gospel this very evening, this gospel of redemption, a gospel of hope, a gospel of restoration, a gospel of renewal, this very gospel of freedom, this very gospel of emancipation as only you ordained. That this gospel must be preached, that mankind may be set free from the eternal damnation of the creation of the British. My goodness me, I want to remain in the street because we must worship heaven. We answer your name, O Lord of hosts, Everything about us is designed to offer glory unto thee. We have atoned for our sins last year. This very year, we have not only atoned for our sins, we have sealed, we have shed blood, they have shed our blood. We have let our sacrifice be made unto thee. Even on the 30th of August, as we are being felled by the bullets of darkness, will remain very strong today to beckon upon thee, to ask you for your mercy and for your grace, to ensure that your kingdom is restored upon the face of the earth, that you can bring your healing hand to bear upon the life of those of them that you created for one singular purpose, and that purpose alone, which is to worship you in truth and in every honesty. Is there any way that we have erred? Is there any way that our ancestors may have sinned? We confess before a congregation of the whole of humanity to ask you, you must have mercy upon us. Subjugated enough, we have been tortured enough, we have been imprisoned enough. We did not do these people anything. Our only crime is to answer your name. Our only crime is to be born your children. Our only crime is to excel at everything that we place our hands into. Our only crime is to exhibit your glory and your blessing, which manifestedly is upon our lives every blessed day. That is why they want to kill us. That is why the British want to join those of them who don't know you, to destroy your creation and your inheritance. You will not allow shame to befall your name. You will not allow the enemies to triumph over the lives of your children, because you created us to exist, to worship, to honor, and to praise you. That is exactly what we are going to do when this Biafra comes. It will come in truth and in every honesty, because we remain every blessed day. Chukwakama believe whiter than white and whiter than snow. Oh, is there any way that we have sinned that you cannot forgive us our trespasses, to enable us to fulfill your own word, which was spoken thousands of years ago, that instead of what you promised not to come to pass, that heaven and earth will cease to exist? You opened your mouth to bless mankind to the coming of Yahweh Yeshua, who came here and said, let your kingdom come on earth as it is in heaven. Those words can never be in vain, because they are anchored upon your holiness and your magnificence. That is why in the end we know that Biafra will come, that these children that we have given birth to all over the world, and their children, and their children, and their children, as long as they give birth to them and they are Biafrans, they will worship you in truth and honesty. Through this very work we are doing, mankind will come to understand you. Let your miracle be sense, your holiness, your mystery, and your grace under our command. Oh Lord of hosts, we call upon you. We call upon you to heal. We call upon you to provide succor to those of them who are inconsolable. We ask you to come and strengthen those who are weak. We ask you to restore hope where there is hopelessness. We ask you for inclusion where there is destitution. We ask you for one brotherhood, one camaraderie, one bone, one blood, and one flesh of your children. The Epics and the Bibios, the Inson, the Shekiri, the Isobos, and also those of them from Isobo. We are traveling all the way to the lands of Igala. We are moving on from there to Idoma, to Ikede, to the territories of the Igbo land. All these places we dedicate unto thee. All these lands of yours, we ask you to cover it with your mercy, because Biafra will come, and when it and also preacher, we will dance on the streets. I'm telling you, by the time that we are born, humanity will think that we are mad, we are drunk in your glory, and rightfully so. because your kingdom will come to rest upon this very earth. That very kingdom is the unadulterated, non-negotiable sovereignty of the Republic of Biafra. That your will may be fulfilled in our time. All this we pray, all this we ask for, in no other name apart from that name that belongs to you. I had in Sosine Biggie.
He say, welcome, 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 welcome. Thank you for joining this program wherever you are joining from. I appreciate you and I thank you for connecting. I'm so sorry that I came a little bit late. I did not start on my usual time. I'm a little bit late due to some other issues I have to take care of. I'm so sorry for being late. And my fellow Biafrans, I welcome every one of you that has connected to this program wherever you are connecting from. If you are joining us from Biafra land, you are joining from any part of the zoo, you are joining us from Asia, from Europe, from America, from Australia, from Canada, from New Zealand, you are joining us from any part of the world, wherever you are connecting to this program from, I welcome you and I say, may Chukwu Okike Abiam continue to guide and protect you. If you are joining us from Russia, from China, from Israel, you are also welcome. Fellow Biafrans, I want to remind you before we go into the program that this very platform where you are watching this program is a platform that is under the Biafra Republic Government in Exile. A platform under the command of our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, and on the supreme command of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. In this platform, we do not come here to preach violence. We don't come here to attack individuals. We don't come here to preach hate. Neither do we come here to preach against any religion or race. We don't do that on this platform. This is a platform that is meant to propagate the gospel of Biafra, to present the Biafran we are talking about to the whole world. This platform is representing Biafra Republic in Exile that comprises of the old southeastern region, which is the present south-south and the south is the lower Benue and the lower Kogi. This area is the Biafra that the Biafra Republic in Exile is standing for, and we are here to speak on their behalf and to represent them. In this very platform, what we do here is to debunk every lie that has been told against us by our enemies, most especially by Nigerian government. The lie they have told against our Prime Minister, the lie they have told against our Supreme Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the lie they have told against us as Biafrans and against the indigenous people in that contraption. We come here to debunk all those lies. In this platform, we set the record straight. We say it exactly the way it is without being politically correct. There is no political correctness in this platform. In this very platform, we encourage Biafrans to continue to stand firm and hold on to their civic right. Those rights that they must not give out, that is what we are here to remind you, more especially the Biafrans. Hold on to your right to self-determination, your right to self-defense, and your right to life. These are rights that you must not give out to anybody. It does not matter whom the person is, even if it is your own parents, if it is your own general overseer, if it is your native doctor or your pastor, whoever it is, your benefactor, that is telling you to give up your self-determination, your right to self-defense and right to life, run away from that person. He is your number one enemy. In this very platform, every morning we come here to speak to Biafran people, and it is an interactive session, a section where every Biafran has the right to come in and interact with the whole world. We tell the world the true situation and we interact with Biafrans. In this platform, that's why I put a link. I see so many people have requested on that link, but I have not made the introduction. That is why I was not able to accept the link. I'm going to accept your request after the introduction, because it is a platform where Biafrans come in and air their own opinion. You can speak in any Biafran language to capture your own audience. You can speak in any Biafran language to be able to reach out to your own audience, to make them understand what we are talking about and where we are today. In this platform, we entertain everybody. Even if you are a one Nigerianist, if you are from any planet and you want to know about us, there is something you are hearing about on the show of, and you want to confirm, come in here and ask us questions. We're going to face you and answer you. In this platform, even if you are a one Nigerianist, even if you're a saboteur or a rebel, it doesn't matter where you belong and you have an argument, please click the link on this platform, come and face us face to face and let us discuss. We are not going to insult you, neither are we going to stop you. You are entitled to your opinion. Come in with your opinion. We will have an interaction. We disagree to agree. If there is something that you are seeing today that is confusing you, that is making you to come against the Biafra Republic of Nigeria, if there is something that you are not clear to that is making you to talk against our supreme leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, if there is something that you are seeing that is making you to stand against our prime minister, Mazi Samaneba, bring it on here. Let us talk about it. There is no political correctness in here. The only thing we beg you in this platform is that when you come in this platform, please appear gentle, dress up properly. Don't appear here naked. And you can't come here and talk to us while you are smoking. Finish your smoking, you come and talk to us. Another important issue is that you must make your argument civil. Each time you join us on this platform, keep your argument civil. No cussing. Keep your argument civil. As long as you keep your argument civil, the whole world will understand you, the Biafrans will understand you, and we will respond to you. We are not telling you not to get angry. We are not telling you not to express yourself. We are not telling you to throw away your opinion. Hold on to your opinion. Be angry as much as you can. But in the midst of all that, try as much as possible to be civil. That civility is very important so that the whole world will understand you. The world is watching. The Biafra Republic of Nigeria members of the cabinet are watching this program. Our prime minister is watching. So every information you pass here, it is not just falling on the stone. It isn't taken care of. Whatever notification you brought here, whatever information you brought here, if it is the one that needs emergency approach, it will be approached emergency. If it's the one that needs to talk about, we talk about it. If you know that to handle immediately, it will be handled immediately. I promise you that. We have come once again to do what we always signed up to do. In this media, every single one of you on the comment section, you are part of the media. As you are commenting and writing, you are part of the media, and I welcome you. It is a very wonderful day. And before I get into the main program, I have to welcome every one of you that have joined this program at this point in time. I welcome you. Koroma Gale, thank you so much for joining. I welcome you. If I don't pronounce your name very well, please pardon me. That's Koroma Gale. Thank you so much for joining. My brother Chukuma Solomon, thank you for joining. I appreciate you. Nkema Kolam Ugochuku, thank you for joining. Nkema Kolam, I appreciate you. Tina Oji, thank you so much for joining, my beloved sister Tina Oji. Amuzie Simon, thank you so much for joining, my brother. Thank you for joining. Mocha Bright, thank you for joining. Mocha Bright, I appreciate you. Odomazi, thank you so much for joining. Odomazi, thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you. Sonny, I welcome you so much. Thank you so much for joining, my brother Sonny. Sylvester Anozie, thank you so much for joining. Sylvester Anozie, I appreciate you. And every other person that is watching out there, whether I mention your name or I didn't mention your name, you are highly welcome and you are special. In today's program, every one of us know what the day is. Finally, here are we. The D-Day has come. The long-awaited D-Day has finally come. Today, we has kicked off our self-referendum vote. And I bet you Biafrans are voting massively. That long-awaited referendum that we've been talking about, the voting have kicked off. And today, we want to share our experience. And we want to explain to the whole world why we are conducting it. Martina Nduebunam, thank you. Nduagubam, thank you so much for joining, Martina. I appreciate you. Evangelist Moses Ikechuku, thank you for joining. Evangelist, you're welcome. So today, we have come to interact with ourselves. Share your experience. What was your experience about voting? And I don't think there is anybody in this platform today that has not voted. If there are difficulties you are facing, if there are symptoms that is hindering you from voting, please feel free to speak to us. Every experience you have had, any complaint, click that link and come and show us, speak to us and tell us about your experience. Fellow Biafrans that are watching across the world and the world at large that is watching. Whether you are a Biafran or you're not a Biafran, the Biafran people have resumed. We have started the referendum, self-referendum of the Biafran people that will lead us into the declaration of the restoration of the independent state of Biafra. If you are a Biafran and you don't know the importance of referendum, I want you to pay attention and listen carefully. The referendum of the Biafran people, when we talk about referendum, there's a lot that you stand to gain. The call for referendum is a call to service to your own nation. A call to speak in a loud voice and air your own opinion, have your voice. A call to make your own voice heard about your true situation, what you want, what you need, and how you're going to get it. The call for referendum is a call for security, is a call for good economy, is a call for good life, is a call for everything that makes up a good government and for freedom. That is what it is. If you reject the call for this referendum and you refuse to vote yes, you are actually saying that you are voting for death. A call for referendum and yes to referendum is yes to life. Yes to life, yes to existence, yes to freedom. And I don't think there is any Biafran that will say no to his or her freedom. I don't think there is a Biafran living on the planet Earth today that will say no to his or her freedom. It does not matter under whom you are working. It doesn't matter under whom you are supporting. It doesn't matter if you are with the one Nigerian. It doesn't matter if you're a politician. It does not matter wherever you belong. Every single Biafran that has breath wants freedom. We are facing the same situation. The only difference is that some people are so afraid to confront their situation. They are so afraid to confront the enemy that is before us. But today, by the special grace of Chukwu Kabiam, Mazen Nande can lay the foundation upon which our Prime Minister is standing today to guide us into taking that tough and excellent decision. First in the history. Our Prime Minister, in his speech last time, talked about making history. When you hear about making history, this is history in the making. If there is anything you have achieved in your life to make a history, if you're a Biafra and you're alive today, this is an opportunity for you to write your name in history. If you are a Biafra and you are alive, this is a great opportunity for you to write your name boldly in history. Fellow Biafrans, wherever you are watching this program from, if there is any problem you are facing, or if there is something that is going to make you not to accept your freedom by voting yes in this self-referendum, click that link and come and let us discuss it. This is not the time for propaganda, blackmail, attack, this or that. No, it is not. We don't have time for that. This is a time for us to focus on our civic responsibility. Every single Biafran that has breath, every Biafra that has breath, it doesn't matter where you belong. I repeat, it does not matter where you, this is about your life. It is about your life. There is no person that is a Biafra that is mentally sound that will see and hear about this self-referendum and he will skip it. There is no sincere person that is genuinely seeking for freedom that will hear about the self-referendum of Biafran people and he will skip it. It can never happen.
It does not matter under which disguise you are fighting for your freedom. It doesn't matter who is superheading it or who you are supporting. What matters today is our freedom. And the self-referendum of Biafra, the first in the history of Biafra, very first time, digital vote conducted, and the whole world is paying attention and watching. This is the time for you to speak loud. This is the time for you to speak loud. It does not matter who you are. It doesn't matter who you are supporting. This self-referendum is for every Biafran alive. And I bet you, any section or group that claim to be fighting for Biafra, any group that claims to be fighting for Biafra, this is when to know them. You must have done some other mistake you did in the past. But in this very referendum, there is no excuse. Because this is something that you are going to hold onto your hand to make a solid argument anywhere you step into. As a freedom fighter of Biafra, as a Biafra agitator, the self-referendum that we are conducting, it's going to be useful for every single Biafran. It is not just for Mazi Samareba. In as much as Mazi Samareba is the front line, Chukwu Okeme have used him to introduce this very self-referendum that is going to lead us into the declaration of the restoration of the independent state of Biafra. It is not about him. He is an instrument that Chukwu Okeme have used, and he made himself available. Regardless who you support and where you belong, regardless where you are coming from, this very self-referendum is an instrument, the most strongest instrument you can use to make your argument any place you go for Biafra. They have been telling us that we are noisemakers. They say Biafrans are living comfortable. They say Biafrans are okay. They say we don't have anything to complain about. They say we are treated well. If you want to disprove that lie they have been telling, if you want to disprove that lie they have been telling, it is today. This is the time. This is the time to disprove it. If you want to disprove all those evil agenda, this is the time. It is not enough to say that the Biafrans are marginalized. It is not enough to make noise and say Biafrans are, you know, when you use that word, when you say that word, they fear. Sometimes they come to their conventional media and they say it is only some group of people. The politicians who are scared, who has been bought over, they go to their conventional media to push lies against us. Some of them will come and tell us that it's only few people who are talking about Biafra. They will tell us that the Biafran people really don't want Biafra, they want Nigeria. But we know that more than 90% of Biafran people want to get out of the zone, and Biafra is the only choice they have. For you to make this very word clear to the whole world, you must be part of this referendum. The result of this referendum is going to come open before the whole world, and they will see. It has been made easy for you and I. It is even easy as ABC. Let me tell you, if you are a Biafran and you are not having a critical thinking, after everything that our prime minister have explained in a layman's way, our prime minister broke it into pieces in a layman's way for you to understand the importance of this very self-referendum. If you can't understand it the way he has explained it, there is nothing you can understand on this planet Earth. You can't understand anything. Our Prime Minister Mazi made it clear. Every one of us saw the just concluded election. The election that they just concluded, not up to 1 year, they concluded election. In that very election, you remember they told us that the 24 million people registered in Biafran territory. 24 million registered, or 24 million plus, thereabout. But out of that 24 million, it was only 4 million plus that were able to vote. About 4 million. And even that 4 million they're telling you about, it was inflated. We know that people that voted, participated that year, charade they called election. We are not up to 4 million. But let's give them the 4 million they chose. But the other 20 million refused to participate. 20 million refused to participate because of the message coming from our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon. The message coming from Biafra Republic of Nigeria under the command of our Prime Minister and under the supreme command of Mazi Nandekano. Because of the instruction and order given by Mazi Nandekano, which was promoted and propagated by Biafra Republic of Nigeria under the command of our Prime Minister, 20 million people refused to participate. Even after they have registered, they refused to participate. Today, they still continue to push their lies and propaganda that the Biafrans participated in the election. We want to show the whole world that the Biafrans are out of the zone. And for us to make our argument solid and legitimate, we have to present that number. We have to present that number and above. In this referendum, that 20 million is sure banker. We are expecting more than 50 million people participating in this vote. Because we know only the Igbo Biafrans alone, they are more than 70 million. Talk about other regions. Talk about other ethnic groups. We are going to get that number. And the whole world is going to see it. The referendum that is conducted today is legitimate and is conducted in such a way that you cannot rig it. This is a digital voting. One man, one vote. You cannot vote twice. You cannot go in Anambra State and vote and then go to Enugu and vote. You can't vote in the US. You go to England and vote. You cannot vote in Asia. You go to Australia and vote. It's not possible. It is one man, one vote. As soon as your picture is captured, that is it. That's the end of it. You can't vote twice. Once, and that is it. And this vote will be collected. The result will be announced in Finland during the convention this year. After which, the declaration of the restoration of the independent state of Biafra will be made. If you are truly interested in your freedom, the time has come for you to embark on this evangelism. Be in the front line. Wherever you are, it does not matter. Listen carefully. It doesn't matter who you support. If you are human, you have the blood of Biafra flowing in your vein. If you are sensible, it does not matter the group you belong. It doesn't matter if you are supporting one Nigeria or you're supporting any group. You must not be part of the Biafra Republic for you to vote and participate. The room is open for every single Biafran to come and make their case. The room is open for every single Biafran to come and choose life and walk away from that. Everything is happening according to plan. And I must tell you that the legitimacy of Biafra in this era has never been seen ever before. We have not seen legitimacy of Biafra before than we are seeing it now. And today we are taking it to the whole world. When our Prime Minister said in 2024, we are going to make Biafra acceptable. We are going to legitimize Biafra and delegitimize the zone in our territory. This is it. You see, one good thing about the Biafra Republic of Nigeria is that whatever we do or whatever we pursue, our Prime Minister explained it in a layman's way for you to understand. That we are not just coming online to make noise. We are not coming online for saga. That is why this particular platform, I don't spend my precious time talking about idiots. No. In this particular platform, I don't spend my time talking about any idiots. My concern is Biafra, my own nation, the security of my people, the life of my people. That is my concern. Everything that will be done to make sure that Biafra becomes a reality. If I have my way to do it, even single-handedly, I will. If you see anybody that is at this point fighting against this very referendum or speaking against it, you don't need a soothsayer to tell you who the person is. If you see anybody still standing, speaking against our Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa, at this stage that we have gotten to, you still see some people who will come boldly to speak against Simon Ekpa and confront him. You don't need to be told who they are. We know that there are people who has made themselves as a sacrificial lamb. We know that no matter what you do, there will still be some people who will have a different opinion. And I bet you, we are not troubled about your opinion. You are entitled to your opinion. You are entitled to have your different opinions. We are not against it. Whatever your opinion is, whatever your direction is, hold on to it. That's your business. The only thing we do is to engage you if you want to engage. And we will give you reasons why we are doing what we are doing. And you present your own reason. Then the world and the Biafrans will apply their common sense to whatever we are saying and make their choice. Every one of us as Biafrans have the right to decide and make choice of what we want, how we want it, and how we want to go about it. The supreme leader of IPOB, Mazen Nandekano, made an express statement that he said, if you know what you will do to get Biafra, go ahead and do it. Our Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa, have made a statement and said, as long as you are genuinely fighting for Biafra, we are not against you. Any group that is genuinely fighting for Biafra, we are not against you. Go ahead and fight it the way you feel you can. It is not mandatory that every one of us must be under this one umbrella. There is no law that says that. There's no law that says that. But where you are going to hit the Greek wall is when you begin to work against your fellow Biafran. When you have nothing to offer, no roadmap, no plans or whatsoever, but what you do every day is to wake up and begin to think of how to counter the success of your people, to distract the people. I bet you, will consume you like fire. It will. The Biafra referendum, self-referendum, has commenced. Any place you are watching this program from, if you have any difficulties you are finding on your own area, please use that link. Come on and tell us about it. I believe I have almost 70 people watching on this program, and every one of them must have voted. Click the link, come in and share your experience for us. Click that link, come in and tell us your experience in 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes. Express yourself to Biafran people. The whole world is watching. This is a long-awaited opportunity. Every Biafra that is alive to see today, you have every cause to glorify Chukwu Okike because you are special. Every Biafra that is alive to make it up to this very day, the 1st of February, the 1st of February, the beginning of the self-referendum of Biafran people and the journey back home. If you have made it this far, you have every reason to glorify Chukwu Okike for a wonderful work. Wherever you are watching this program from, that you made it this far is not because you are special, not because you are righteous, not because you are sacred, not because you did anything special. It is for the grace of Chukwu Okike. It is this grace that made it possible for you to be able to be part of history. And for the fact that you have made it this far, thank Chukwu Okike for making you part of it. May his name be glorified. I welcome you, my beloved brother. If you can hear me, go on and speak to Biafrans.
Okay, good morning, sir.
Good morning, my beloved brother.
Yes, thank you wonderfully for your promotion of the Biafra.
You're welcome.
We are Yes, we are happy for the stage where we are now.
Absolutely.
So my question actually is with regards to the link. How can we get the link for the voting?
Okay, the link. Do you know the platform of our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, on X platform? That is the former Twitter.
Yeah, but I am not. I don't have Twitter accounts.
Well, you have to download Twitter account, or if you are in one or any of the Telegram groups. Are you in any of the Biafra Telegram group?
Yes, at least
If you are in Biafra,
I'm following Ajay Ray and 247 and Adadio Rama.
well, if you are in their group, you are supposed to get it. Are you in the state group? Which state are you? Which state? Which state of Biafra are you?
I am in. I don't know actually, but I belong to all the Enugu states.
Okay, you have an assignment to do. Just make sure you find out your state, the new states. All the informations are there, and that's why you need to download Twitter. You need to download Twitter so that you can find these informations on our Prime Minister platform. That is the easiest way for you to be able to get it. And since you are in a GRA platform and other platforms of the media of Biafra programs, you're supposed to be seeing them on that platform. Every one of us have posted those information on our platform, the states, and people can be able to verify and know where they come from. If you know where you come from, then we can now be able to send you the link to your own state. From the link to your own state, you can be able to join the administrator of your state. From there, you will also get the link. If you can't get the link from the Twitter because you don't have Twitter, you must get it from Telegram. If you can't get it from Telegram, you must be following any of the Biafra Republic Government Exercise platform so that they can be able to give you the link. It's as easy as that.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
It's okay, sir. Thank you very much. I will look for it, sir.
You're welcome, my beloved brother. Please try. It's very important. Very important. If possible, I think download that Twitter. Twitter is very important because that is where you can even get the information you need firsthand. You follow our Prime Minister.
Okay.
Just go to Twitter handle, which is now X. Now it's called X. You type Simon Ekpa, verified one, verified with blue. Simon Ekpa, verified with blue. Just follow it. Every necessary information, you're going to get it there. Thank you so much, my beloved brother.
It's okay. Thank you, sir. God bless you.
Bless you more, my brother. Bless you more. Keep on the evangelism, and we will surely overcome.
It's okay. I pray so.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you. So, my fellow Biafrans, is for you. If you have any confusion within you, please try to reach out. As I have been preaching all this while, by this time, every one of us is supposed to know our state. And we are supposed to be in our state telegram. Every one of us is supposed to be in our state telegram. Every single one of us. We are supposed to be in our state telegram. Every one of us. That is where you'll be getting first-hand information of all these links and all that you get it. And make sure you follow our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, on his X platform. Follow Mazi Simon Ekpa on X platform. If you follow Mazi Simon Ekpa, these informations are there firsthand. Just go to the X, type Simon Ekpa. You will see the verified account in blue. Follow it. Every necessary information you want, you're going to get it there. If you can reach out to us individually in our platforms, those of us who are part of the Biafra Republic of Exile media, once you can be able to connect to us, we will link you up to your own state, telegram, so that you can be able to communicate with your administrator and know how to follow things and also pursue the necessity you have to pursue. You're welcome, my beloved brother. Thank you so much for joining, sir.
Good morning. Thank you so much too.
You're welcome.
Obi the motor so much for where God has brought us to for the struggling.
Yeah.
This is what all of us are waiting.
Absolutely.
So we thank God and we bless God for our supreme leader, able Prime Minister. What God is using him to do. I know that many really are against, as you said, But we are not looking at those things anymore. We are looking on forward toward the declaration of the amazing country.
Yes.
So I thank God for the great job people are doing.
Very good.
I'm living in Ghana, but I long to be at home. I want to see this great country, Biafra.
Thank you.
I thank God for His grace upon. Thank God for His grace upon our Spirit and Nandekano, Master Nandekano. Thank God for His grace upon our able minister, Master Simon Ekpa,
Yes.
for what God is beginning to do at this point of time. Whenever I listen to him, I feel happy because I see the spirit that was upon our spring leader really upon him.
Absolutely.
The same way he's not distracted, and that's the kind of man we need for this struggle. And we thank God that He has made it available for us at this time. So surely enemies already failed. Not that they already failed. They are ashamed already because
Yes. Oh, my brother is having a network problem. So, fellow Biafrans, we have to be patient. We know what happens most of the time. You can't control these network issues. When they come, we have to confront it and be patient until the person connects back, because we are working with each other. We are standing behind each other. We got to support each other as we are conducting our self-referendum. If you have not voted, what are you waiting for? Cast your vote. Vote for your life. Vote for your security. Vote for good economy. Vote for good life. Vote for your freedom. This is the time to do it. It is not enough to come online and say, all hey Biafra, all hey Biafra. It is not, and say, oh, I love Mazin Nandigan, I love Mazin Nandigan. You can do better. You can do better. There is so other things you can do. It is not enough to just come and shout and make noise. The time has come for us to put our words to action. This is the time to know those who are genuinely seeking for Biafra. This is the time for you to know those who are genuinely seeking for Biafra. And let me tell you, it is not just us looking to see those people. The world is looking to see those who genuinely want Biafra. The world, they are waiting to hear the result. They are waiting to hear the number of Biafrans who are ready and willing to go home. The world is waiting. It is not just about us watching. The world is watching. Already, they know that 5 million Biafrans, Nigeria claim, participated in the election. And 20 million that registered, we are not going to be seen. The world is watching to see if that 20 million truly are working with the Biafra Republic government in exile under our Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa and on the Supreme Command of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They want to see that. And we want to show them actually that the Supreme Leader of IPOB, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, is still in charge. We want to tell the world that our Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa is not self-acclaimed. He is working on the foundation led by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the Supreme Leader. We want to show them that the Biafra Republic government in exile is in charge of Biafran territory. You know, when we say it, some people think it's just only in words. We say it again and again and again. People think it's just in words. It is not in words. Today, we have to put our words to action. The whole world, they are waiting. I can bet you that the world is in standstill, waiting to see what. And I trust my fellow Biafrans. We never disappoint. We have never, ever disappointed, and we will not disappoint. Wherever you are watching this program from, I urge you in the name of Chukwu. If you have not started this evangelism, you better start. Put up a call to your family back home. Put up a call to your friends. Put up a call to every organization that you know. Put up a call and ask them if they have voted for their freedom. Ask them if they have voted for life or death. Ask them if they have voted for security or not. Ask them if they have voted for good economy or not. The time has come. It is not enough to come and cry and say you are marginalized. No. It is not enough to come and say, oh, hey, Biafra, I love Mazen Nandekano. No. We are in a time where you put everything to work. In this new dimension that is being headed by our Prime Minister, Master Simon Ekpa, everything is done in the open, practically. And that is why some people are confused. Those who don't have the knives, they turn to saboteurs. Those who don't have the knives, they are confused. How could the Prime Minister be bold enough to take these steps? He is bold to take this step because he knows what he's doing. Because he's as whiter than white. Because he is following the legal procedures. Because he is pursuing his own rights. Some of us have sold out our rights out of cowardice. Some of us have sold out our rights out of foolishness. Some of us have sold out our rights out of ignorance. Some out of fear. But Chukwu Okikabiyama have given us a man who is as bold as a lion. A man who is as bold as a lion. All you need to do is to key behind him. All you need to do is to key in behind him and be infested with that strength of a lion. And you will be speaking boldly. Gone are the days when Biafrans are hiding under their cupboard and be talking. Gone are the days when Biafrans were hiding on the keyboard and type. When they called you online country. It is no longer online country. Today, we are putting our words to action. Every single thing we have spoken about and talked about for past decades, the time has come to bring proof. And we are going to show the world the proof. In doing that, you have to play your own role. I will play my own role. This is not the time to come in a program and you fold your hand. You come to this program, you must make your contribution. Speak to your own people in your own dialect. The whole world is watching. Share this program, share it, and let it get to everyone. Make sure that your platform, you have this very program in your platform. And other programs that have to do with this self-referendum. If you have a platform, a social media platform, and you don't have referendum, this is our self-referendum, active there. If you don't have the Biafra referendum dominating your social media account, I can tell you that you're a saboteur. I bet you are a saboteur. You don't know what you're doing. You're just pretending. If you have a social media platform and that your platform is not dominated by the self-referendum of Biafran people this moment as we are, you are just a pretender and you cannot be trusted. And that is what I look on when I talk to people. Before I respond to you, I will check your social media network and see what you've been doing all this while. Please, I have told you, you can get the link. If you are not following our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, on X platform, please follow him on X platform. Go to the X platform, which is the former Twitter. On that Twitter, you type Simon Ekpa with verified blue. You should see verified account, verified account. You are going to see the link there. If you are in any of our Telegram group, you must be in Telegram. You must be on any Telegram group of your state. Find out the state where you belong. This is very important. I don't know why people are still asking about the link. Why the link is there? The link has been spread out there. The link is out there. Before this time, the announcement has been made. Join the Telegram group of your state. Discover your state. I have posted numerous videos on how to be able to locate your state. We have posted the map. In all the Biafran Republic of Nigeria media, go to their platform, you will see the map there. In that map, search and know your own state. Among the 40 states of Biafran, discover your own state. When you discover your own state, then you reach out to any of the members of the media. We will send you the link of your Telegram so that you can be able to enter your own state group. From that, your state group, you can be able to relate with your administrator and you will see the link there. In all the Telegram group, the link is there flying. The only reason why you'll be asking for the link now is because you are not there. You are not following up. If you are following up and you are in these platforms, if you are following Master Simon Eber on his X platform, or you are following our Telegram groups, Biafra Telegram groups, you will be able to see the link. It's out there. The link was released last night by 12 midnight. It was released, and I bet you numerous Biafrans have already registered. So many Biafrans have already voted. The voting have been continued. You vote and vote for people around you who doesn't have access to internet. The voting is going on. If you have voted, don't stop at yourself. Don't say because you have voted. No, don't say because you have voted. Please try to reach out to your neighbors and ask them if they have voted. Try to reach out to your neighbor and see if they have voted. My brother Chukuma Solomon, why can't you come in? People are coming in. I've been able to attend to so many people on this platform today. Why are you saying that they're not allowing you to come in? Something must be wrong. Try to refresh and try again. Refresh your platform, refresh your account or your phone and try again. Unless they have started the attack. You know, whenever we have a major program, they always start their attack to begin to hinder people. Okay, Omar Dominic, the link is out there. The link is out there. The link is out there. If you are in Odumegu State, try and reach out so that we can send you the link to Odumegu State. If you are in Odumegu State, reach out to me. If your state is Odumegu, reach out to me. You can reach out to me on WhatsApp. Reach out to me on WhatsApp. After this program, I will send you the link. Reach out to me. I will send you the link. There is no excuse you will give today that this is why you did not vote. That is why I still have to call my WhatsApp number now. Pay attention. I want to call my WhatsApp number so that if you do not have the link, if you are still confused about getting the link, reach out to me on WhatsApp. I am going to send the link to you. Reach out to me on WhatsApp. But most importantly, know your state. If you know your state, very, very good. If you know your state, just reach out to me. I am going to send you a link to your state so that you can be able to go into your state Telegram and you will be able to get information. And if you're a Biafran today and you don't have Telegram, I don't know what you're waiting for. It means you have not been following us. If you are a Biafran and you have not yet downloaded Telegram, it means you're not following up. Make sure you have your Telegram. Download Telegram and then send me your state. I will now send you the link to your state so they can be able to join your state group and be able to get every information that you require there. My WhatsApp number is +447 864 397 169. I repeat, +447 864 397 169. I call it for the last time. +447 864 397 169. If you get this, add me up on WhatsApp. When you add me up on WhatsApp, then send me your state or whatever be what you're looking for. Then I will respond to you after this program. No calls. Don't make any call. I'm having a program now. After the program, you can be able to send a message or send a voice note. Then I will attend to you. Or if you want to make a call, it has to be after program. When I'm program, I don't answer calls. So please, any place you are, prepare yourself and be part of this very referendum. There is no reason anybody will give not to be part of it. Many people are asking link, please, link, please, link, please. The link is out there. The only people today that are still confused about link are those who are not yet following. It means you have not been following up all this while. If you are following up all this while, announcement have been made that every Biafra must be on Telegram. Download Telegram. When you download your Telegram, then know your state where you belong. If you know your state, you can now reach out to any member of the media and we will send you the telegram of your own state. You can now join your telegram of your own state. From that telegram of your own state, you can be able to get a link. Or make sure you are following our Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa on Twitter, which is X. Formerly it was Twitter, but now they changed the name to X platform. On that X platform of our Prime Minister, make sure that you are in his X platform. His name there is Simon Ekpa, verified. Verified account, you will see it with blue. Simon Ekpa, you see it with blue. Verified. Simon Ekpa with blue. Verified account. Join him and follow him on that account. Once you follow that account, scroll down in that very platform. You will see every single information that you need. You will see every single information that you need. My beloved brother Daniel, your Twitter is not working. Check it and see what is happening. I know the zoo, they are up to, they can do anything they want to do. They are up to destruction and all that. So just try and work it out and see what is happening to it. Follow our Prime Minister on his X platform. If you follow him on his X platform, every information you need is there. You are going to know about your state is there. The maps are there. The link is also there. I have just called my number here. If you have my number, you can be able to DM me on my number or my WhatsApp. DM me on my WhatsApp. I will send you the link. Also, tell me your state. I will send you the Telegram group of your state. Likewise, every other Biafra Republic Government Exile media, reach out to them. They will send to you your state Telegram so that you can be able to join your state and speak. You can be able to join your state and get information that you need to get. It is very important. The link is there. Anybody that is asking of the link, that means you have not been following up. Please try to follow up. And that is why whenever I come online, I urge everybody to share. By the time you are sharing this information, you are actually getting other people involved. There are so many people who are not paying attention. Some people are not taking it serious the way some are taking it. Like some of us, those of us in the media, this is our life. There are so many of us on this platform that I know that are here with me every blessed day. There are people in this platform that are here watching now. Every blessed day they are here. They are here every blessed day. There's no way those kind of people will be asking this kind of a question. But some of us are too busy to take out time and think about their own freedom. I bet you the time has come that we have to take out time and think about our own freedom. And you that is in this platform, if you have voted, don't stop and say, oh, I have voted. No, ask your neighbor if he has voted. Ask your own family member if they have voted. It does not matter whether that your family member support Biafra or not. Reach out to them and ask them. Let the argument, by the time you tell him and he argue, he will go and tell another person and say, look at it, imagine this man tell me to go and register for referendum. Before you know it, he will go and ask another person. And that is how the message will go. Don't say, I will not tell this man because he doesn't support Biafra. I won't tell. Those people that don't support Biafra, tell them to go and vote. Tell them. It is not only for those that support Biafra. Every single one of us, whether you want Biafra or you don't want Biafra, whether you support Biafra or not, this is a vote for your life. It is a vote for life. It is not a vote, it is a vote for life. If you want to be free, go cast your vote. And I believe every one of us today in Biafra land, in the old southeastern region, which is the present south, and southeast, Lower Benue and Lower Kogi, they are all in captivity. There's no doubt about it. We are all in captivity and we are facing the same situation. It does not matter how you pretend. It doesn't matter how you try to cover it up. This is truth that is staring at every one of us. And you cannot hide it. You can't hide it. No matter how you try, it is impossible to hide this truth. Don't even try to hide it. Because you can't. You can't. Go and cast your vote and also Help others to cast theirs. You can vote for yourself and vote for people. All you need is their picture and their Gmail. Make sure you have a Gmail account. With that Gmail account, you can vote, you can cast your vote. Very, very important. Very, very important. Chocola 007, please post the link here. No one cannot log in to Twitter. Tried for many hours now. Chocola, I have just called my number here. I have just called my number. I believe you got that number. If you got my number that I call now, you can send me a message on WhatsApp. After this program, I'm going to give you the link. After this program, I'm going to, anybody that is in this program, if you're in this program now and you're finding it difficult to get that link, please try to join me on WhatsApp. Try to reach out to me on WhatsApp. Send me a message on WhatsApp and I'll send you the link. I can't be able to attend to anything now that I'm on this program until after the program. After the program, I can send the link. Then you can be able to cast your vote. It is as ABC. And those who has already voted, please, you can come experience with us. You can come in here and share your experience with us. Any one of you in this platform that have voted, I know that many of us have voted. Feel free. You must not show your face if you don't want to show your face. We need your voice from different angles, from different directions. Come on and let us know your experiences, the difficulties you face, or anything that's hindering you. Please come on and share with us. Very, very important. I want to call my number again for the very last time. I'm calling my number again for the very last time so that those who are still complaining, they can't go to Twitter, you can't go there, you can be able to add me on WhatsApp, add me up on WhatsApp, and I will try to reach out to you, give you the link. If you don't have my WhatsApp number, after this program, I will be able to send you the link. My number is +447 864 397 169. Again, +447 864 397 169. For the last time, +447 864 397 169. If you have not gotten the link for the self-referendum, just be able to send me a WhatsApp message on that very number that I call. I will send you the link after this very program. Fellow Biafran that are watching, the self-referendum we have waited for a very long time have finally arrived. The time has come. And it is high time for every one of us to air our opinion. We've been making for years now, for decades. The time has come to put our word to action. Every Biafran wants freedom. You see what is happening in Nigeria today. Nigeria, the situation of Nigeria today is not something that we don't know. Every one of us knows the situation of. We have seen the death that is happening in Nigeria, right, left, and center. Every one of us today have seen how helpless the Zoological Republic is. We have seen how helpless the zoo is today. And it has become very clear that there's no remedy. There's no remedy to the situation of the zoo. There is no remedy. You have seen what is happening in the Southwest, most importantly. Two traditional rulers, two prominent traditional rulers, we are murdered in Ekiti State. The terrorists took the life of two traditional rulers in Ekiti State. If these people can have that boldness to go after a traditional ruler, what about you, an ordinary man? The time has come. If you really value your life, You don't expect anybody to come and beg you to vote. This vote is going to show to the world that you want your freedom and you want your defense. Already, as we stand today, the only reason why you see Biafra land is secure the way it is today, the only reason why you don't see the kind of death that's happening in other places and kidnapping happening in Biafra land is because we have the Biafran Liberation Army. In Ekiti State, as we speak, students, school children, their boss was kidnapped and hijacked. And up to this moment, nobody knows their whereabouts. A traditional ruler, two traditional in Ekiti State were murdered by these terrorists. And as we speak, Ekiti State is helpless. The governor doesn't even. I saw the Senate. I saw their lawmaker in the Senate. Their senator was busy sharing tears in the Senate. Only tears. That is what he has. Crying. Who are you crying to? Who are you crying to? I saw a senator that is supposed to be taking action, crying, explaining how the two traditional rulers were being taken out. 2 children kidnapped. In the northern part of Nigeria, complain again. The north have already been taken over. Part of Nigeria have already been taken over. They are not even complaining anymore. Look at the middle belt. Look at what is happening in the middle belt. In middle belt today, they have raised to attack them, and middle belt have raised their army. Middle belt is raising their army, not looking back. So the situation of Nigeria today has gotten to the stage where you have to identify yourself where you belong and what you want. And let me tell you, some of you who are folding hand and waiting for United Nations, you are silly. It's just like some of them who will come and tell you that United Nations is not aware of our self-referendum. United Nations don't care about ourselves, that they give approval. Only an idiot will be thinking in that manner. Only an idiot will be thinking in that manner. Let me tell you, what you call your dog is what is going to answer. Who are these United Nations we're talking about? Who are the members of the United Nations? Who are they? Which countries are there? The people today that are in alliance, that are in alliance with Biafra, they are part of the United Nations. The countries that are supporting Biafra today, they are part of the United Nations. How will you make your voice to be heard? Is it by keeping quiet? You can't be drowning and you keep your hand down. When you're drowning, you must have to raise your hand up so that people will see you that you are drowning and they will rescue you. And you as a Biafran, how can you lift your head up to let people know that you are drowning in this zoological republic? The only way we can let the world know that we are drowning is in this kind of action, self-referendum. In this kind of action, self-referendum. And if you think that the world are not watching, you are insane. That is why it is important that we pay attention to every little things. Go to the platform of our Prime Minister or his Twitter platform. In that Twitter platform, you will see prominent men following him. You will see governments of the world following him. You will see are well-to-do following him, and they are listening. The broadcast is made, the State of the Nation broadcast is made. Do you know how many people watch that State of broadcast? Do you know how many pay attention? Do you know how many prominent people of the world are following his event? And some of you that are looking down on Finland, Finland is one of the strongest nations you have, if you don't think. Finland was in front line of an African countries, I think in Namibia, either Namibia or whatever, in South Africa, that got their freedom. Finland was in the front line to make them get their freedom. Either Namibia, one of South African countries, they were the ones that pursued them to get it. Finland have a permanent seat. They have a say in the European Union. They have a strong voice in the European Union. Finland have a strong voice in the United Nations. And let me tell you, if our Prime Minister is doing something illegal, if what our Prime Minister is doing is not normal, Finland government will not allow it. They will not like to dent their image with anything that is not legal. They have fought for their own freedom. The Finnish government fought this battle that we are fighting today. They know what it takes, how difficult it is to narrow and get your freedom. They know. And that is why our Prime Minister Samanaba is protected in Finland. He is not just a Finnish citizen. He's an active citizen of Finland, a politician, active politician. During this their recent election, you saw him in the front line. This is their just concluded election. You saw him in the front line. This is a man who have a handshake with their president. He has a connection up to the presidents of the Finnish government. That is one thing some of you see, some of you, I don't know why, I don't know where some people keep their brain. Even at this point where everything about our Prime Minister have been in the open. He is a man, our Prime Minister is an open book. His life is an open book. Very easy to read. And that is why the most beautiful thing in this struggle today is that nothing is done in the secret. Every single strategy and procedures, he will tell you, look at what I'm going to do, look at the time frame, and he will go ahead and pursue it and get it. The Prime Minister of Biafra, Republic of Nigeria, when he came around and told us that I will not fight for Biafra for 5 good years with nothing to show, it's not possible. Some people thought he was just bragging. 2024 is the 5th year of him being fully into this very struggle. At a point in time, he told you, I know when Biafra will come. Some of you doubted. Today, Master Simon Ekpa have made it clear that the declaration of the restoration of the independent state of Biafra will happen by November. He made it clear. And he didn't just say it to entertain you or to make you happy. He have drawn a roadmap on how to go to that, get to that. He has drawn the roadmap on how to get to that. Today, in the restoration of Biafra, in this restoration mode that we are pursuing it on 3 different dimensions. On 3 different dimensions, we are pursuing the restoration of Biafra diplomatically. We are pursuing the restoration of Biafra democratically. We are pursuing the restoration of Biafra on armed struggle. And these 3 phases are on a high stage. None of them is behind. We are all on top of it, on a high key. The Prime Minister told us that we are going to embark in a referendum in order to have something to show, credible evidence to show the world, because people, the world doesn't operate according to sentiment and just what you say. You must have to present evidence. The world you are in today is working based on evidence. Actions are taken based on evidence. You must have present evidence. And one of the evidence we are going to present to the world on what we want the situation is this issue of self-referendum. We need to conduct a referendum and show to the world, look at the number of people who are tired of the zoological republic and want to go home. We want to bring that number before them. We want to show them that number. That is where we are today. It is not, when we say it, the zoological republic, because of they have the conventional media, they will go to the conventional media and push their lies. They will push their lies. But as long as you are strong, as long as you are working with Master Simon Ekpa, doing what you're supposed to do, they cannot be able to talk you down. The world is waiting for evidence. The world is waiting for evidence. Today, the Biafran Republic of Nigeria is in charge of Biafra land. We have proven to the world through our sit at home. Even today, as we are voting, Biafra land is under lock and key. Remember, it is a total lockdown in Biafra land today. Sit at home for this self-referendum. To activate it and notify people and let people know that something is happening. All these are ways to show the world that we have taken responsibility of our own land. And the only government we respond and respect is the government of Biafra. The Biafra government. That is the only government we have and we respect. That is the only government we stand with today. So my fellow Biafrans that are watching, any place you are watching from, if you have voted, don't stop at that. Ask your neighbor if he has voted. If your neighbor has not voted, please and please help him or her to cast her own vote. Ask your family member if he or she has voted. If they have not, help them to cast their vote. The time has come to put our words to action. It is not enough to shout, all hail Biafra. Shout it for 1,000 years. You will remain the same if you don't take action. It is not enough to say, oh, my leader. Say it 1,000,000 times without you remain a slave. The time has come for us to put our word to action. That is why every one of us have to sit up. You must sit up. Stop listening to gossip. Stop paying attention to propaganda. Stop paying attention to irrelevant issues. Today we have a very serious issue at hand. The self-referendum of Biafran people. Carry it on your shoulder. Do not say good morning to any Biafran without asking him or her, have you voted? Your good morning, your good afternoon or good evening to any Biafran should be, have you voted? That should be the question. If the person said he or she has not voted, ask him or her, why? Why wouldn't you vote? Why haven't you voted? Hear their reason. Whatever reason they give to you, respond to it. If you can't respond, bring that reason to this very platform. We will deal with it. And you will take the message back to them. The self-referendum is not for Mazi Simon Ekpa. The self-referendum is for you, regardless where you belong. Regardless whether you are supporting the Biafra program or not supporting the Biafra program. This self-referendum is something that is worth doing. For the fact that Chukwu Okike Abiama have used Mazi Simon Ekpa to bring it forward, every Biafra need to embrace it and praise it. As I said before, except you are not genuinely seeking for Biafra, anybody that is genuinely fighting for Biafra, it doesn't matter under which disguise you are fighting for it. It doesn't matter under which whatever platform under which you are fighting for this very freedom of Biafra, you must participate in this very referendum, because the outcome of the referendum is going to benefit you. It's going to benefit you. The outcome of the referendum is going to be a strong weapon that you can use to make your case in time to come. The outcome of the referendum is a strong weapon you are going to use to fight when it comes. You can use it to make a case in any law court as you are fighting for Biafra. One thing that some of you fail to understand, you think that Biafra is just to come online and talk. No. That is why I say to people that we have entered into the intellectual level of the restoration of Biafra. In this intellectual level, if you don't have the intellectual capacity to participate, my brother, my sister, don't fight it. Don't fight it. Just stay behind. Give your support the best way you can. Financial support, moral support, prayerful support. Do that part. If you have the intellectual capacity to perform in any way or any manner, join the Biafra Republic of Exile. Master Samarga made it several open. He made it open. Like it's an open book. You have the right. You have the right to join the Biafra Republic of Exile. It is your right to join. It is your right to make your case. It is your right to participate. If you have that intellectual capacity, don't be outside. You must be on the front line. Join the Biafra Republic of Exile. Come and give them what you have. And if you see that you don't have that intellectual capacity to fight and restore Biafra, please don't fight it. Don't fight it. Your envy, your jealousy, your propaganda will only set you back. It will only bring destruction to you. Even though you can't stop becoming a Biafran. You cannot stop it. It doesn't matter who you are. You can't stop it. You can't stop it. No matter how you try, no matter what you do, you can never, ever stop what is coming. You can't. You can't stop Biafra. Chukwuka Kabiama owns the project. He has activated it. Who the hell you think you are? Can stop it. Trying to stop it is just wasting your own energy and your time, wasting your life. Today, we are in a stage where everybody has to play a role. So many of us have waited for this moment. So many of us here, we have waited for this moment, and people will come to place to see it. We are not the only one. So many have prayed to be part of this referendum, but they couldn't make it. So many have wished to be part of this self-referendum, but they couldn't see it. It is not because they committed any crime. It is not because they are careless. It is not because they did anything bad. But only Chukwuka know why they couldn't make it, even when they tried. So you that have the grace to be alive up to this minute, the first day of February 2024, as we walk into Biafra, you have every cause to glorify Chukwuka. Cast your vote. Say yes to Biafra. Say yes to your freedom. Say yes to your security. Say yes to your life. And say no to that. The whole world is watching. For those who are going to tell you that electronic voting doesn't have meaning, these are people who are living in stone age. We are in 21st century, and in 21st century, the world has moved on. Everything on the planet Earth today is done digitally. Everything on this earth today is done digital. People no longer have the time to come and stand and waste their time and do it. No. People are doing every activities on their comfort zone. Digital voting is the talk of the town today. Digital voting is most acceptable in all parts of the world. Most acceptable digital voting. The United Nations conduct digital voting. The EU does the same. United States, UK, any of all these world powers are looking, they are doing digital voting. And the company that is in charge of our data is not just an ordinary company, it's one of the best companies of the world. The company that is in charge of the data of the Biafrans, one of the best companies of the world, is in charge. One of the best companies of the world is in charge of Biafran data today. So everything we are doing is solid, grounded, well planned. We are building Biafra from scratch and making sure that nothing whatsoever fails. Everyone that have sent a message to my WhatsApp, I am going to respond to you after my broadcast. I have seen several messages coming to the WhatsApp. Do not call. I will not respond to your call. Immediately after the program, I will respond to all the messages on the WhatsApp. Once I'm off the program, I will respond. Just have patience. Just have patience. If you are on my WhatsApp, if you are able to get my WhatsApp and you're on my WhatsApp, just be patient and wait. I'm going to respond to you immediately after this broadcast. I will respond to you and give you the necessary information that you require. It is important that we vote and vote for others also. You can vote for someone. If you want to vote for somebody, All you have to do is to make sure you create a Gmail for that person. You that is voting will have your own Gmail. You cannot vote without a Gmail. You will have your own Gmail. Create a Gmail for the person also, and then get their picture. Image recognition is very important. Number one thing that is going to make you to vote only once, you can't vote twice. Because as soon as the computer captures your image, that your image cannot be changed. It is one man, one vote. Every one of us have one face. You don't have double face. So once your image is being captured and you vote, you can't cast another vote. So anybody you want to help to vote, just create a Gmail for them. If you create a Gmail for them, they will send their passport photograph for you. Then you will now upload that your passport photograph after voting for them. That is how to cast a vote. So you can vote for yourself, vote for your neighbors who doesn't have a smartphone or who doesn't have a data. You can vote for your family members who cannot be able to access internet or be able to operate it. But it is as simple as ABC. Any one of us can do it. Anyone can do it. This voting is not just one. Yes, my brother Daniel, it is not just ending today. The voting will continue. It is not ending today. The voting will continue until we get the number that we want. The voting will continue. So it is not ending today. And don't say because I'm telling you it's not ending today that you cannot go and do it as soon as you can. But it is not ending today. It will continue until we get the number that we want. But it is better you do your own on time so that you can also help and do for others. Reach out to others and ask them if they have voted or not. Anyone around you that has not voted, please do encourage them to vote. Very, very important. If you have anyone around you who has not yet participated in the voting, please do encourage them to participate and vote. It is important. This is a task that every one of us must embark on. I have said it time and time again. I have a link on this platform. If you have any question to ask, click that link and ask your question. If you have voted and you want to share your experience with us, click that link. Click that link, come and share. If you have voted, click that link, come and share your experience for us. Very important. Wherever you are watching this program from, wherever you are, I urge you in the name of Chukwu to please and please send this message across. Share this program to all platforms. Share to family and friends. Share it to anyone that is close to you. Share the program. Do not keep this program to yourself. Radical evangelism is now. Our Prime Minister spoke about radical evangelism. I don't forget instructions easily. Whatever, even the instruction that must be I urge you to keep every instruction to your hand because it will guide you of what to do, when to do, and how to do it. One of the instructions that we are given is to carry everybody around. Every single Biafra must be carried along. We will not leave any inch of Biafra behind of the terrorists or the enemy or the country. No. Everyone must carry along. And that is why we are embarking on evangelism on daily basis, on daily evangelism. You that is watching in this very platform, you can do the same. Evangelism also. Continue to evangelize. Continue to send your message across. Reach out to anyone that's around you. Anyone you can be able to reach out to them and let them know the true situation of things. Tell them about the referendum. The self-referendum of Biafran people is going on as we speak. Reach out to people around you, evangelize to them and ask them if they have voted. There are so many means you can use. If you are a pastor in your churches, evangelize. In your churches, when you come for testimony, you come and testify about the referendum. That will create awareness. People will ask questions. Referendum of what? Then you can be able to explain the self-referendum of your family. Preach it in your church. Preach it in your meetings, in your gathering places, in your naming ceremony, in your burial ceremony, in your thanksgivings. Preach it there. Any opportunity you have, use it and talk about the referendum of Biafra, self-referendum of Biafra. This is a responsibility that lies on all of us. It's a responsibility that we all must be focused on, and we will never, ever, ever give up. Let us speak to the whole world so that they can hear us. I hope you can hear me clearly. What you say? Say your voice go down a little bit. Can you hear me now? Let me know if you can hear me clearly. I think somebody was disrupting my program. That was why the voice went down. There was a distraction from the place. I think there was a distraction. I hope you can hear me now. If you can hear me clearly now, let me know, please. Let me know if you can hear me clearly. If you can hear me clearer, let me know if you can hear me. There was a disruption from the program. That's why I said nobody should call me when I'm on program. Don't give any call. I do not take calls. Just send a message on the WhatsApp number, a voice message, or a note. I'm going to respond to you after the program. Please let me know if you can hear me. Okay, thank you so much, Chris Biafra. Thank you so much. Thank you for that response. You know, sometimes it do happens when we get obstructions and the voice will go down and then things will get different. So, fellow Biafran that are watching far and wide, any place you are watching me from, I urge you to please continue to preach this message and pass this information to as many people as you can. Pass this information to as many people as you can. I beg you in the name of Chukwuka, continue to share the message. Continue to preach this message of referendum. The self-referendum has started. And we continue until we get the number we want. It will continue. It's not going to end today. So don't think it's going to end. It's not going to end today. So please vote for yourself and vote for your family members who cannot be able to have access. Vote for your friends who cannot be able to have access. Also help to evangelize. The reason for this self-referendum is very, very clear. Our prime minister has explained it the way that you all will understand. There's no other reason, there's no other way to explain it better than the way it's explained. When you are voting for this self-referendum and you're voting yes for Biafra, you are voting for your freedom. You are voting for your security. You are voting for good economy. You are voting for your safety. You are making your voice heard. When you vote yes, you are telling the world that you don't want to be part of this terrorist government anymore. The situation of Nigeria today before the whole world is clear. No country of the world today respects the passport of Nigeria. No country of the world respects any government that's come from Nigeria today. Some of you who claim to be educated, even when you travel abroad with your certificates, you are being screened and you are being looked at twice. Even when you go abroad, you will start afresh. They will educate you again. To be very sure that you are what you said you are. Because even in the zoo, their president has a full certificate. He entered into the university as a woman and graduated as a man. So everything. Are you talking about security? Security today, look at how people are losing their life in Nigeria. Including in Abuja of all people. Families are kidnapped. A whole family are kidnapped. And 2 members of the family lost their life because the family could not be able to pay ransom. And the police cannot help you. And in fact, the police is even the champion of the kidnapping. We have seen several testimonies that the police are involved in what you call kidnapping. Fully in. So how can anybody that has his right senses, why won't you vote out of the zoo? Why won't you vote to get out of the zoo? There is no plan to secure your life. There's no plan to do it. Today, how much is Naira? How much is your Naira today? How much is your Naira? The economy has been destroyed and continue to be destroyed. Even in this critical situation, your so-called president is going for a special visit abroad. In a critical time, when people are losing their life right, left, and center, insecurity everywhere, including monarchs, are being kidnapped and killed. How can anybody not vote for Biafra at this point in time? Even the non-Biafran people are voting for Biafra. How much more you that is a Biafra? Some of you are just covering your own idiocy. You allow your idiocy to override you. You think it's about Mazi Samuel. The Mazi Samuel you are fighting or you're hating, you are not better than him in any way. The Mazi Samuel you are jealous of and you're fighting. Even if Mazi Samuel step down today and tell you to be the prime minister, you cannot do anything. You have no mental. You have no mental capacity. You have no experience to do anything. And yet, you saw a man who has a call from Chukwu Kukari and he answered that call. Instead of you to praise him and support him, you are fighting him. Whatever you sow, you will reap. Whatever you sow, you will reap, and it will not be well with you. Fellow Biafran that are watching, please carry this message along. Tell every Biafran that you see that the self-referendum has started. The self-referendum voting has started. The link is out. Everybody should vote. Vote and vote for your neighbors. May Chukwu Okike guide and protect every Biafran that has participated on this program today. May Chukwu Okike guide and protect every Biafran wherever you are, and you are pushing this gospel. You are participating in this self-referendum. Vote yes for your life. Vote yes for Biafra. Vote yes for security. May Chukwu Okike guide and protect every of our media warrior and are speaking on different platforms and working day in, day out to see that information goes out. May Chukwu Okike guide and protect our de facto government in the whole land. Guide and protect our Biafra Republic and cabinet. May Chukwu Okike guide and protect them, secure them, give them more wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. May Chukwu Okike guide and protect our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa. May Chukwu Okike guide and protect him, secure him, give him more wisdom, knowledge, understanding, strength. May Chukwu Okike continue to lead him to the path of safety for every Biafran. We commit Mazi Nnamdi Kanu before Chukwu Okike for divine strength, for divine healing. May Chukwu Okike heal him, grant him strength, grant him energy, grant him revelations, so that he will be strong and be with us until the time he joins us very, very soon. I appreciate every one of us that has participated in this very program. Please, the time has come for action. Every one of us need to start taking action. Just as my brother Sylvester has said, every one of us has to start taking action by voting. It is not time for rhetoric. That's true. We have been on this rhetoric for a very long time. Go and cast your vote. Help your neighbors to cast and cast for your family members. It is very important. May Chukwu Okike guide and protect every one of us. No weapon formed or fashioned against us as Biafran shall prosper. No weapon formed or fashioned against our Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa shall prosper. No weapon formed or fashioned against our Supreme Leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu shall prosper. I appreciate every one of you that has participated on this program. Please send this message across. Don't keep it to yourself. If you have not subscribed to this channel, subscribe. If you have not clicked the notification of this very platform, so that each time I come online, you'll be here to get the latest information. I'll be back here same time tomorrow. Every day, I'm always there. And if you have access to Facebook, you can even join me on my Facebook page, Revolutionary View. Join me on Revolutionary View on Facebook. I broadcast there every day also on Facebook. May Chukwu Okike guide and protect us. I will see you again when we meet tomorrow. Thank you so much for joining and stay blessed. Biafra government, peace, progress, unity, and equity. Thank you and stay safe.